So guys, I'm reading this book called Atomic Habits by James Clear. So what I'm reading here is, too often we convince ourselves that massive success requires massive action. Whether it is losing weight, building a business, writing a book, winning a championship, or achieving any other goal, we must pressure ourselves to make some earth-shattering improvement that everyone will talk about. So I want to talk about, how can we apply this particular concept in stock market? Do we need to apply earth-shattering efforts every single day to really become very, very good in our investing skill in stock market? So what he further says, he says that improving by 1% isn't particularly notable. Sometimes it is not even noticeable, but it can be far more meaningful, especially in the long run. The difference a tiny improvement can make over time is astounding. Here is how the math works for you. If you can get 1% better each day for 1 year, you will end up 37 times better by the time you are done. Conversely, if you get 1% worse each day for 1 year, you will decline nearly down to zero. What starts as a small win or a minor setback accumulates something much more. So I want to talk about, with respect to stock market, there are about 5,000 companies on BSE and about 1641 companies on NSE. Now you must, as I always say, before you invest, know the business. You must be thinking, how can I really learn about 6,000 or almost like 7,000 companies? You just start with learning with one company at a time. Or maybe you can arrange in a certain way, probably by their PE ratio, probably by their market cap, probably by, their earning growth or PE ratio or PB ratio, whatever criteria you want, start from there and go in a sequence. Maybe you can filter out some bad companies, so you'll be left with about 2,000 to 3,000 companies. Just read everything about those companies. So it is so very important, if you just read 1 or 2 companies, which does not require more than 1 hour. In a year, you will be done with almost like 700 companies. And the next 2-3 years, you will be knowing entire stock market. And this is going to be a very, very huge accomplishment. So I'm going to read further. It says, habits are the compound interest of self-improvement. The same way the money multiplies through compound interest, the effects of your habits multiply as you repeat them. They seem to be making little difference on any given day, and yet the impact they deliver over the months and years can be enormous. It is only when looking back 2, 5 or perhaps 10 years later that the value of good habits and the cost of bad habits come strikingly apparent. So it's not in 1 day or 2 days you will see the difference in your learning process. It's over a period of time that you will see a significant difference. A very simple thing that I can tell you with respect to the stock market: start writing your journal. When I say journal, means start writing where you take entry, where do you exit, how much was the profit, how much was the stop loss, is the stop loss hit, what action did you take, all that you write down, and just keep writing it for almost like 1 year, 2 years. And what will happen? Your own journey of stock market will be in front of you. You can learn from your mistakes, you can improve on a daily basis. When you write it down, it will become more permanent in your memory not to repeat those negative actions. But suppose you have a bad habit of not putting the stop loss and you keep doing it again and again, the money will become zero. But if you become a little more confident and start putting the stop loss, do your analysis, keep on improving your analysis and then trade, you will surely show a great improvement in your trading skills.